How y'all doing today? Um, Paul had called me a couple of days ago and he asked me to speak um, on this YouTube channel. I told him it'd be an honor. Just first and foremost, a little background. My name's Taylor Gill. I've been a lifelong friend of Paul's for quite a few years now, and we have just recently reconnected, so to speak, and we were good friends for a long time, but here recently came back in kind of to each other's life. So I think it's all God ordained in the Lord's will. So I'm thankful for that. But anyway, I just got out of church. It's Sunday the 27th, I think it is. I was wondering why Paul did this at 2:30 and 3 in the morning, and now I understand. Because I've been trying for the last hour to get the baby out the house for Emily to take her for a stroll. It wouldn't be any noise, wouldn't be anything like that. So now I understand why you do it 2:30 in the morning, brother. But anyway, the last few days I've been thinking about what what to talk on, what verse of scripture, what the Lord. So I started praying, and the word that kept coming to my head was desire. So the first thing we think about, or the first thing I think about when it comes to desire, is that the verse of scripture we always hear about, the Lord will give you desires of your heart, right? I think it's in Psalm 37. Let me see. 4. Take delight in the Lord, and He'll give you desires of your heart. It's throughout the Bible a few times, but that's one of them. So that's the first thing I thought about, was the Lord giving us desires of our heart. Well, the more I prayed about this, that's not the only form of desire that us as Christians, believers or non-believers, focus on. So I think this is the route, and this is the way that the Lord was leading me today. Well, I know it is. He gave me confirmation of that earlier. But so in Psalm 73, 26, actually 25, it says, "Whom I have in heaven but you, whom have I in heaven but you, and earth has nothing I desire besides you. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." So right here, what I want to talk about real quick, and Paul keeps these short, so I am too. But it says, "Whom have I in heaven but you?" And that's a question. The next line says, "And earth has nothing I desire besides you." So today, I want to ask you, what do you desire on this earth? What's a passion of yours? What do you desire? What do you desire in 2021, in this upcoming year? I asked this question because my dad always said this. He always preached on things that he battled with the most. And this is something that I battle with. And that's why I'm talking to you about it, because I know anyone out there listening right now, they probably deal with this as well. So, and earth has nothing I desire besides you. What do you desire? Well, you're not really here for me to ask you that question, but just think about it. What do you desire in your life? And I have to ask myself, what do I desire? What do I desire in this upcoming year? Well, there's a few things that come to mind when I ask myself that question. Not that I do these things now, but I have in the past. And if I don't watch myself, I'll get back to this same state. Hunting is a big desire of mine. And there's nothing wrong with me desiring hunting and going hunting. But it's the point when I put my desires before Lord and before God, that's when it becomes an issue. So I ask you, is that one of yours? Is being in the outdoors, is that a desire, but a desire that you put before God? What about wealth? I know that's a big thing with me. I'm always trying to figure out another way to make money or to do other things. There's nothing wrong with that. But when that desire comes before God, that's when it becomes a touchy subject, or a subject that you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't put it before God. And I'm going to tell you, that's when he starts to ease in people's lives. You think everything's going good. You think everything's fine. I just got, this is an example, and this may sound stupid, but I just got another big deer on camera. Okay, so anybody out there that hunts, That's great. You got another big deer. But I can very well let that consume me and let that become a desire that's not of God. Hunting's fun. He loves for me to be out there. I was out there the other day in the blind praying, talking to him for several hours as something that a place where I can really go get in tune with God. But when that becomes a desire that takes over my life, I can very easily let this new deer on camera last night that came in become a desire that consumes me, and even put that before God in other ways. You know, I'd rather be hunting him or doing that instead of doing things of God. So anyway, just a question. I know my time's running down. Just a question I want to ask you is, what's your desire today? What's your desire tomorrow? What's your desire in 2021? Make it the desire of God. Put him first. Let him be your number one desire. You're not, if you want to prosper in life, if you want to have all these other desires of your heart, put him first, and God will give you all that. That comes second. So that's a big question that I have to continually ask myself, and that I want to ask you. What's your desire? Where's God at? Where's your faith at in this list in 2021? Put God first, desire him first. Thank you.